feel pain.
Hey, there we go.
Oh my god, you're a superhero.
Novocaine opens up this weekend, guys, and stars Jack Quaid and Amber Midthunder, and it tells the tale of this story when a girl of his dreams is kidnapped. A man incapable of feeling physical pain turns his rare condition into an unexpected advantage in the fight to rescue her. So, you heard, there it is, and you saw that in that little clip there. He doesn't feel pain, and he uses, well, that ability. Guys, this is just a fun movie. What else can I say about it? Sorry, I didn't use that, but yeah. Okay, so he burns himself, he breaks his bones, he gets stabbed, but he just keeps going because, well, he doesn't feel pain. And this is a campy movie, but it's a fun movie because you're like, how far can they go with this kind of cheesiness? And it is about a bank robber, more or less, right? He works in a bank, and these Santas come in and rob the bank and steal his girlfriend, and he tries to get her back. That's what the bulk of what this movie is. Expect craziness and zaniness, and if you could just turn your mind off to like reality, I think you are going to have a fun time here with Novocaine. I sure did. It comes in at a runtime of, about an hour and 50, so it's a little bit long. The denouement goes on just a little bit too long for my taste. It's a rated R film, and it does have scenes in here where it does take full use of that with the goriness. Oh, I'm getting my bones broken, I'm getting my hand burned and all cut up and stuff like that, and it's satisfying. If you don't know who Jack Quaid is, the son of Dennis Quaid, he's got the same smile, guys. You look at him and you'd be like, oh, that's like Dennis Quaid's smile, man. And it's exactly the same. Amber Midthunder is also in this film. If you don't know who she was in that Predator Prey film that came out a couple of years ago, and she was really good in that. It was kind of cool to see her in this as well. She plays the romantic interest, and it's just a fun time at the movies. That's pretty much all I can say. I don't think you'll be disappointed in this. Let's go over to my score sheet and fill in some numbers. Acting, directing, and story are of a possible 2 points. Cinematography and score are 1 point each. Acting, there's nothing really. It's okay. There's nothing in here that makes you go, oh yeah, I gotta check it out because the acting, there's a great acting scene in here. It's competent and serves the movie for what it is. I may reserve this to go back to 1.5 because of Jack Quaid. He carries this on his, yeah, know what, let's nuts to that. There you go, Jack, it's all on you. Right there, 1.5. Directing, it's competent. It's well shot. It does go on for a little bit too long at times at the story. The story is pretty straightforward. It is a love story, though, at its heart, at the heart of it, and that may be an issue for some people because they take time to set that up. They take time in the beginning of the film, 20 to 30 minutes or so, and you're like, just get on with it. And I think it needs that time because you need to know what's driving him, right? And oddly enough, the story does take a few twists and turns where you'd be like, I wasn't expecting that to happen in this movie. Wow, how are they going to deal with that? Really? Cinematography-wise, also, I'll give that a full point. So we're sitting at 5 out of 10, and I think I might reserve the story. The story, because of those twists and turns, I'll give also 1.5. Directing, as I said, is competent. I might move that up to a 6. I might move that up to, yeah, whatever. Let's do that. Let's give that a 1.6. The score works for people. It's not as jumping out in your face soundtrack score-wise, but it serves the movie. It does. We're sitting 6 out of 10 right now. For Novocaine, let's go over to the tomato meter here and see what people are saying about it as of 1 p.m. here on Friday afternoon. 81% by critics, 86% by the audience. So people are having fun. Amy Nicholson, LA Times. Novocaine makes a convincing argument that its lead, Jack Quaid, can do it all: woo the girl, shoot the goon, and tickle the audience. The movie itself has a harder time screwing its three genres together so awkwardly that it tends to limp. Well, that's what I said about the opening act, right? Where they do spend time establishing the romantic angle to this all. And you just want to, I want to see the action. I want to get to see the points where he's starting to beat himself up and stuff like that, right? Shades of, what was that rabbit movie? Where, was it Gerard Butler that was like running around? But it was kind of like that. Somebody who didn't like it. An escalating cycle of violence that becomes nauseating, ludicrous. It is. As I said, if you start to think about the logic of this, and it just doesn't make sense. But it's not meant to be that type of movie. It's not meant to be that type of movie. Audience reviews, very predictable, not the action and fun I was expecting. There's a few predictable stuff in there, but I'm thinking that there might be one thing in there that you won't expect. A random yet surprisingly good watch. Yes. This is typically B-movie fare on the big screen. And it didn't look like this movie cost a whole lot of money to make. And it's just a good time to have popcorn and just turn off your brain. And I was like, towards the end, I couldn't stop laughing at one part in this house full of booby traps that get them, and it's just like, oh, come on, this is ridiculous. But it's a fun ridiculous. I'm not throwing myself up and going, guys, this is so ridiculous, I want out of here. It's not like that. And we just reviewed one of those movies recently. The Monkey was ridiculous and stupid, but it didn't earn it. It didn't earn it like Novocaine did. It wanted to try to have you take it seriously at times, and you can't do that. This movie doesn't want you to take it seriously, and by the end, you're just like having fun with it. You know exactly what it is. So, with that being said, let's go over to my score sheet and wrap things up here for Novocaine. Watchability factor. I would say check it out in the theater, guys, for sure. That's 7 out of 10 right now, and if it were on screen again, because I like Amber Midthunder and I like some of the twists and turns with the bad guys in here, 7.5 out of 10 for Novocaine is a good score. Good score, guys. Are you going to go check it out this weekend? Are you going to go see some of the zaniness here? Where, yes, some of the action here is earned. Some of the weird, far-out humor also. The way that it's not forced in there. And yes, it's bloody, relentless and insane. A little bit like that Boy Kills World movie that came out last year with Bill Skarsgård. Jacob Batalon there comes in as the sidekick guy. Just like in Spider-Man, but hey, sometimes you get pigeonholed. It is what it is. Novocaine, 7.5. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below and we will talk about it. If you want to see another movie that's coming out this weekend called Black Bag from Steven Soderbergh, check out my review for that as well. I dug that movie too. 2 good movies out this weekend. Black Bag and Novocaine. Let me know what you think about this on the comments section there below. And I'll see you next time right here on Your Domains.